Hey guys, welcome back to the second installment of the Pickle vlog. Today I'm going to be going over why you should be hitting spin with every shot you take in pickleball. I'm also going to cover how to hit spin and a few good ways to practice. In this video you're going to see me in the black shirt playing against a few of my friends. I'm playing some doubles and then some 2v1. They're a little bit beginners, but they've come a long way over the 3 weeks we've been playing, so yeah, you should see some decent content. Alright, so for starters, how to hit spin in pickleball. So I'm going to compare this to golf. I think that's a very good comparison. I'm going to assume you guys know what a fade and a draw is, but just to go ahead and explain it just in case. A draw is when you hit a golf shot and it curves to the left. A fade is when it curves to the right. So in order to hit a draw in golf, you have to swing from the inside to the outside. Same goes for fade. You're swinging from outside to inside. And that's going to cause, let's say you're hitting a fade, that's going to cause the ball to curve to the right. So same exact thing goes for pickleball. If you're trying to hit a top spin shot, you need to be swinging from the bottom to the top. You need to finish your swing high. If you're hitting a backspin shot, or what's normally called a cut, you need to be swinging from high to low. And then there's also side spin involved. So, for example, if you're hitting a backspin shot, normally you're hitting that kind of high and outside to low and inside, so that's going to cause it to have backspin and curve to the right. Generally with topspin, you're doing the opposite, so you're starting low and inside, finishing high and outside. That's going to cause it to have topspin and curve down and to the left. So that's just a little bit of kind of an explanation of how to hit a spin shot in the first place. So going from there, why you should be using spin in every shot. So first of all, there's kind of some obvious things. The ball's moving in the air, the ball moves when it hits the ground. And this basically makes it harder for your opponent to return the shots that you throw at them. Pickleball is really a game about patience and making your opponent make the mistake, especially in the upper levels of play. You're kind of forcing their mistake instead of beating them with your own shots. You know, it goes like that. So spin will help you do that. With the ball moving on the ground, the ball moving in the air, that's going to make it harder for your opponent to play a very good shot back at you. So something that's less obvious that most people do not think about when hitting spin shots is the pickleball will be very receptive off your opponent's paddle. So, for example, if you hit a top spin shot at your opponent, the ball will have a tendency to climb up the opponent's paddle because it's rolling into the paddle. And this will lead to them popping the ball up and giving you an easy slam on the return shot. This same thing goes for hitting a cut shot at them. So if you have backspin, they're naturally going to hit the ball lower. This will cause a lot of people to screw up and hit the return shot into the net, actually. So that's something to think about when you're hitting spin against your opponent. It'll cause them unforced errors and hopefully help you score a few more points against your opponent. So a few ways to practice spinning the ball, if you don't already do so, is starting with dinking. So hitting spins while you're practicing dinking with your friends is the easiest way to get into it. It helps you get the motion down, and then from there, you know, you can kind of picture what you would do if you got like a real shot at you, or you're returning a serve, for example. So starting with dinking is very important. And also, I mean, having spin on your dinks is another important thing because it makes returning the dink that much harder, you know. So that is the best way to start practicing. From there, you should also develop spin with your serves, and you should get a go-to serve that you like. So I like hitting top spin serves. Top spin really lets me hit the pickleball hard and drive it into the back of the opponent's side. So That's what I like to do. You can also work on drop serves. That's a good way to get spin on your serves, because with drop serves, there's less rules on how you hold your paddle and stuff, so you can get more spin on drop serves, actually. From there, I think it would be smart to work on returning shots with spin. And all you need is one buddy to just serve the ball at you, and you just hit a return at them with some spin. You know, you can work on it in regular play too, and then from there, you really just got to go out and play and use it while you play, and hit all your shots with it. Especially if you're not playing in a competitive match just with some friends, that's the best place to practice. But definitely start with dinks. I think that's the best way to really develop it, and you kind of get the motion down. So yeah, that is why you should be hitting spin with all of your shots, and it's a very crucial part of the game. Is definitely needed if you want to progress to the next level from where you're currently at, because hitting spin is very important. Gives you the edge on your opponent. So that concludes this video. There's a couple more clips. Next week we're going to be doing a paddle review of the head gravity, so stay tuned for that. Thanks.